Hello everyone, and welcome back. And I am super glad to be back myself. I am not at 100% yet, but I'm almost there. And honestly, I think I'm at 110% on just mood because my kiddo is out of the hospital, she's doing great, and I've got answers for us all about a couple of things going on with the event. Like, number one, can you change between save files and still have the Royal Envoy and the event continue? The answer is yes, so let's go ahead and take a look. I'd say ignore this for now. So just keep it in your back pocket, because here we go. Load game, and we're gonna hop into the one that I've been playing with the most. I actually don't have the keys set up on this one, but I want to show you that with any household and in any world and any save, whether you exit game or if you just go to menu, you can still continue the event from where you were at. You probably already knew this, but just in case you wanted confirmation for somebody who's not as afraid to break their game, here you go. Alright, now I have them living in Henford on Bagley because I'm trying royalties and all the Dynasty gameplay as much as I can. Things are not going well here, but we will ignore that because we'll go ahead and do these current steps of the event, which this is directly after the Thebe Dynasty with the Royal Envoy being at your home. Now, I mention that because I actually added her to my household, as you noticed, on my homepage, and it immediately auto-completed the entire next portion of the event of speak to the Royal Envoy and ask about the Thebe Dynasty. I don't know why it auto-completed it. I assume because now that she's a household member, she already knows about it. But it's still kind of weird because I really wanted to show you with her as visual evidence that you could just, she'd be there and pop up anywhere on any lot, no matter what sim family you played, even if you sent her home. Because you could send her home and then the next time you would load into your lot, she would come back. Oh yeah, but she doesn't seem to be able to walk into your house even while in your household, interestingly enough. But here we go. Search online about Princess Cordelia. Ask other sims about Princess Cordelia. Ask about Princess Cordelia. Ask about my child who would know nothing about Princess Cordelia. Alright, search online. We already asked about Princess Cordelia. Excellent. And what did we have to say about that? Rania leans in and says, despite being part of the royal family, Princess Cordelia was secretly a pirate. She led a double life sailing the seas, seeking hidden treasures, and is rumored to have stolen a vast fortune. Of course, we knew it, Cordelia. We knew it. Alright, it looks like we only needed that one piece of information. So now we're going to go ahead and go online. Online, indeed. Search about Princess Cordelia. Yes, come on. Yes, Elizabeth, please. Search online. Sometimes, they actually, showed some pictures of some of the other searches, and it was pretty cool. Oh, hello. Yes. Okay. Ooh, what's this? What's this? That's so cool. Look at that. We're actually, seeing things. This is, talking about scandals. Text messages exposed. Oh, no. Oh, and there it is. A whole list. A spreadsheet, if you will. My favorite. Elizabeth has learned that Rania has the following skill, handiness. Could you use that more often, madame? While searching online, it was discovered that Princess Cordelia had a keen interest in paintings and was rumored to have stolen a treasure. You don't say. Okay, well, finally the lighting has fixed up in my room a little bit, but let's go ahead and get back into it. So, we have done that portion, and now we are going to change over to a totally different save file, totally different household, and we are going to check out that you can indeed do the event from there. So, let's do it. Exit to main menu, save and exit. Yep, I know, we're getting to it. Now, load game. We have plenty here to choose from. We shall go ahead and go with my test save. And yes. All right. Even here, we have no house, no official, anything here. and almost basically brand new sim, but you shall see. Travel to Magnolia Blossom Park. There you go. Just so you are confident in being able to change around between saves, being able to change around households, you are always able to go ahead and then look up any of the event items that you've already gotten as rewards right on in the build menu. They're also free, so like if you just type in key, you'll go ahead and notice the wrong family key right there. They're all right there. And even the antique table, the display table, is also there. I just can't remember the full name of it. It's Royal something with the keys that you can fit in. You can always go ahead and do that. So far, they haven't been super important to the story. However, just in case they are. All right, now let's go ahead and travel over to Magnolia Blossom Park. One of my favorites. As you can see, totally basically like super new save. You can even do this in scenarios, which I'll show you in just a second. So Magnolia Blossom Park, here we are. And she should show up any second because she does not waste a minute, does she? So we'll go ahead and see. Maybe she's even already here. No, is that? Oh, that's... Oh my gosh! Wait a second. No way. Okay, you... Oh, there she is. Well, Marina... Yep, there she spawned in the background. As you can see, the Royal Envoy will still be there. So, but I guess this is even more amazing. So, there she is. The Queen. Grand Duchess Cordelia Thebe the Fifth. Alright, let's see. Yes, he's so excited. Oh my goodness. And she's a B-lister. So we even have Fame in there as well, which is actually pretty neat. So the systems work in tandem. Now, nothing else? We can't do anything else? Win a chess match against the Royal Envoy. Okay. Yes, we shall do that. Play. But it's not even set up as a chess match. Do I need to... right. Let me go ahead and just introduce myself for a moment. Quickly, quickly. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. Now, can we go over here? Play with Marina Corsair. And as you'll see, we'll be able to go ahead and just finish this part of the quest as well, and have our event rewards, and be able to move on to any save file once again. The Pirate Princess. After a tense chess match, frustrated by the loss, the envoy abruptly stormed off. The envoy's behavior continues to grow stranger. Event points. Follow them and find out what's really going on. Okay, so I'm going to show you with one more example in scenarios really quickly, because I think it's actually kind of important to show that it will work there, but then I'm not going to do too much more because I want to show you some other things that you can do with the envoy. So we'll go back to exit menu, save and exit, and then we'll hop into a scenario. There's only a couple right now. Scenarios have kind of gone downhill. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. Maybe you clocked that a couple months ago. But anyway, so there are a couple. Like, I've actually played these before. I've actually played all of these before. Except I don't think parenting predicaments. I don't think I've done that one, but I've done these. I've already tested with New in Town, so I won't do New in Town again. We'll go ahead and do with Family Fortune, and you'll be able to just see that she'll pop up again. So, they already have a household there. We'll go ahead and go to Oasis Springs for this one. We'll give them a house. We'll give them a house. It's fine. No, we won't kick out Johnny Zest. I was almost very mean there. That was... No. 2-2. Yeah, we'll go there. Select furnished, it's fine. This is going to be perfect, and then you'll be able to see. So it should not be long. Yeah, no, we don't need to learn about scenarios. I've already played this one before. Diabolical Rascals. Oh, so boring. Oh my god, can't we be chill and be serious for once? Everybody. Alright, anyway. I don't care about the phone. I really don't. I want to open this up. Hello? So I was just like saying, right, about how you could do the event and that I've tested it in other scenarios, because I 100% have. I am so confused. Okay, well, either way. Oh. Well, this one's the one I'm doing. The hidden motives of a new friend come to light. So, right. Okay, no, that's right. Because I need to go to Lila and I need to follow. Yep. Okay, there it is. Here, you see it pops up. It just took a second to have to load in. After overreacting to a defeat at chess and storming off, the royal envoy is on the move again. Watch the news on TV. Call the royal envoy. Alright. Do we have a TV in this house? Yes. Yeah, we do. Oh no, watch the news. That's what we meant to do. Watch channel. Watch the news. Oh, let's see if we can just... Okay. So we're watching the news now. There's political rallyings. There's stuff going on. Oh my goodness, there was a fight? Oh, and a denouncement? A public denouncement? So scandals. Okay, okay. A terrorist attack? There's so much arson going on here. Listen. And she partied on it? Oh my goodness, she dropped meteors. No way. I think that was actual live footage from Call Me Kevin's gameplay of SimCities, by the way. Like... Alrighty then. Okie dokie. While watching the news, a news flash went live about new paintings from the Thebe family being showcased at Municipal Muses Museum, sparking curiosity throughout the town. Alright, so that's where we need to go. And we also need to call the Royal Envoy. To call the Envoy, use the phone menu on the bottom left. Then select the social selection, select chat with, and look for Marina Corsair. Now, here's the interesting thing. Because we started a scenario, I'm not sure yet if she'll be in our contacts, because we haven't actually met her. So we might have to go to the park, or to the museum, actually. Yeah, it's not my fault. My siblings are useless. Okay, and a drum roll, please. No, she's not there. So we're gonna have to go find Marina real quick. We'll go over to the Municipal Muses real quick. See if she's there, because I think that's probably gonna be the easiest place to find her. Alrighty, click over. Municipal Muses. There we go. Because she already ran away from the park, so I don't think she's back there. We'll do our little detective work, shall we? Give her a few seconds, see if she pops in or if she's around here somewhere. Are you in here trying to rob something? Where are you, Royal Envoy? Oh, Royal Envoy! Wait, so I like hung out at the museum for like 10 minutes. She did not show up, so hopefully she shows back up at the park. So okay, so I guess on this specific step of call the Royal Envoy within Pirate's Treasure, you actually have to know her already to be able to call her, and she will not show up at either Municipal Muses or at the park at Magnolia Blossom Park. But by this point I have a lot of other people who know her. So we'll go ahead and hop worlds, or not manage worlds. We'll just go to manage worlds. And head right on over back to our Ivy household, and we shall call from there. But, so I guess that's one of the only ones that if you have not already met her, don't do it on that one, but you can still continue the quest, so with anyone that you have met her with. Unless they're all dead, and then you need to revive them. But I don't think it would get to that point, though. She knows enough people at this point. And we were here, Ivy. And he knows her well enough to be able to call her, and then, I don't know, at least just call her. I don't think we'll have to invite over to the current lot. Let us see. Also, guys, tell me if you like this new camera angle. It's not hugely different. I don't know if I like it yet, but it is a little higher up, and kind of more permanent, as opposed to my where my tripod, or how I had it set up on the tripod. But let me know anyway. And also the new mic setup. It's not like a new microphone, it's just in a new spot to see if you'll be able to hear my voice more clearly without the background of the laptop, and that it matches clearly with audio quality, and that it's crisp, hopefully, and that it's not in the way of the camera. Other big thing. So anyway, he knows Marina barely enough. So let's go ahead and we shall call. No, not travel. Social. Okay. Chat with. I think this should work. Yep, okay, there we go. Perfect. Now we would travel to the Municipal Muses, a museum, and I'm sure that is where the Royal Envoy shall once again be. But I want to go through a couple of the things that you can do. The only one that I haven't been able to test very thoroughly with, and I'm not sure if it's just because of the non-binary person I was using, or non-binary sim I was using, who was Celeste. I don't know if Celeste just doesn't get along with the Royal Envoy or what's going on with that, but I was having a lot of difficulty with romance there. I'll test some more with a couple other non-binary or non-gender described, and you know, the spectrum more so, to see if it's something just with Celeste or with everyone. But you are able to romance the Royal Envoy, you're able to kiss, woohoo, have a science baby with as any gender. And the other thing is that you can have a woohoo baby as a male with the Royal Envoy, but there will be no special trait or title to the child at all, like not from anything, no Grimm, no nothing like that. So that is that bit of info. So we'll go ahead and we'll just head over here just really quickly. All right, so we are now here in Willow Creek at the Municipal Muses, and we shall examine paintings here. I'm betting it's probably not that one. Probably not that one either, honestly. Like, if I had to guess, those aren't paintings. That's a painting, but it's not like a painting of a pirate ship or anything, so. Well, alright, we did it. And inspect the Cordelia statue. I assume it's not the long-haired dachshund. Where is the Cordelia statue? Probably don't need to examine all these paintings anymore. Oh, there's the boat. Okay, there's like literally a boat. Maybe I am crazy. Maybe there is no ship in a storm. I feel like there totally is. I don't see a Cordelia statue. Where is it? Inspect Cordelia statue. I am crazy. I knew where it was. Goodness gracious. Literally stared at it 3 times. Anyway. She's so pretty. I love the filigree here. Anyway, yep, inspect, investigate it. Ooh, wait a second. I missed that. I missed that. Okay, when Terrence calls the envoy, they respond, "Oh, hi, you know, you should really check out Municipal Muses. There's so much for you to see and do there. It will be good use of your time." Terrence can't help but feel the envoy is trying to get rid of him once again. Terrence examined the paintings but found absolutely nothing. Yeah, I think she's definitely trying to get rid of us. Maybe they are actually just a distraction. Best to keep searching the museum. There's a YouTube creator named Bella Bites who has a really good name for the envoy. You should go ahead and check out her videos to see what that name is, because it fits so well here, and I want to say it, and I should say it, but I don't want to be on YouTube's radar this while I'm this tiny. Speaking of, if you have a second and you've enjoyed this info so far and my testing and how I'm willing to risk everything for showing you how things work and how they don't, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. It does actually help me out a lot, and the algorithm, you know, the algorithm gets happy. It gets fed. So, Terrence examined Cordelia's statue closely and discovered a hidden code cleverly concealed on the bottom of the artwork. Oh, okay, well, what was the code? Terrence, buddy. Hey, Terrence, buddy. I need you to tell me what that said, bro. All right, we'll go ahead and hit chat. I feel like we have less relationship value this time. I'm not sure though. So let's see. Okay, where are ya? There you are. You're just talking? Okay. When Terrence calls the envoy about the code, they chuckle and say, "Oh, that code? I've already used it at a bench. You're a bit too late." Oh my gosh. I'm... This sauce doesn't sit well with you, Marina. Sir? Alrighty, we're gonna leave him be. We'll search this bench. And then we'll queue up this bench to search. And then this one. Hopefully we don't miss any benches. There's a lot of benches. Like, now that I'm looking at it, there's a lot of benches around here. Oh my gosh. Okay, a bench. Well, that's helpful. A bench. There's not even anything else for us to go off of, though. It's probably just luck of the draw, so. Alright, well that was easy. The envoy has disappeared and taken a treasure. Were they trying to take it for themselves this entire time? Event points. Find the envoy and uncover their true motives. Alright, well, I think that is going to be tomorrow. That is tomorrow's bit. So that wraps up week 3 of the event. I honestly, you know, I don't know. I actually really like Lost Legacies. I think that with the exception of the hiccup and the other smaller hiccups with version errors that they've had, I do actually think that they've done a fairly good job with it. There's a little too much, in my opinion, that's locked behind already owned, like, DLC content. Anyway, I am not happy at all about the fact that there are a lot, too many, in my opinion, of these, because I don't agree, and this is no shade at Malcom. It's not that. I actually listen to his content so that way I can, just hear different and opposing sides, because that's what I like to do, to be able to form my own opinions with it. But I actually really agree with him on this. It is ridiculous that this is just a dress. It's just a pretty dress. And it should not be a pack exclusive, this high of a reward, and then have this crap after it. Like, it's really bad. Like, this dress did not need to be pack exclusive. It could have just been a dress. It could have been just a dress. And then this, like, I don't know. I feel like we could have incorporated this differently. I just feel like that could have been incorporated differently. I feel like this one, we could have gotten a Drake Memorial display table that didn't have quite as much, but we could still put a frame on. You know, like one of the horizontal frames or anything like that. That would have been fine, and it just not function to the same quality, or not quality. That's not what I'm trying to say. To the same level of functionality with as many options and choices as a regular memorial table. I don't think any of us necessarily needed another memorial table for life and death stuff. Like, it's not terrible, but we could have used an in-between model to give more life to, the dead. You know what I mean? For those who have just base game, I think that would have been a really cool direction to go in. But anyway, here we go. This is the last little bit. So we are going to claim all of these because I am actually very excited for this one. So let's go ahead and do it. Creepy but cool skeletal key. An ominous key crowned with a skull and not a scratch in sight. Testing results to return one hint to its origins. It was carved from death metal. Of course it was. So then we got the new piano covers. We've got the embossed eye patch, the logic with the new cover, and then the ceremonial fenestra for Cordelia Thebe the First. And regal residence, that's right. The lot trait. This is the one that I've been excited about. Living in luxury has its perks. Sims on this lot enjoy needs that decay slower and longer-lasting happy moods as the property value rises. They'll also see friendlier social outcomes, react strongly to broken items, and unlock a special brag about my Lux life interaction. Okay, that's pretty solid. I thought that we might have, like, the ability to have a servant or something for that, but honestly, I actually really like this direction. That's actually pretty cool. So, I'm excited to finish out the rest of the event. I am hoping that this answered maybe some of the lingering questions that you may have had about it, but I do think that what I'm going to do next week when I have her back is I'm going to show you some of the many ways that you can kill the Royal Envoy, because I have a few. And I definitely have a favorite. So I hope you'll join me next week, which is honestly in the next couple of days, because the event comes out with week 4 in 15 hours from the time of recording this. So it'll be a couple of days and then I'll show you all those ways. Drop some suggestions of what you'd like to see because I have definitely thought of as many ways as I can figure it out, but I bet you guys have even more creative ones. If you liked this video, if you want to hear more about other events in the future, if you're just, I don't know, looking for some chaos and happy to just enjoy and chill with somebody on your second monitor, I'm really glad that you're here. You have a great rest of your evening. I'm AJ, and I've really enjoyed being able to be back and just create and just talk. That's honestly why I'm here. We were released from the hospital on Saturday afternoon. We had a day of rest and relaxation and just trying to get everything back in order and cleaning up the house. And finally this afternoon slash evening, I am able to sit down and I've been able to test things and I've been able to do some of it right here for you. So you guys have a great rest of your night. Like I said, stay smart, stay safe, and I will see you in the next one. AJ out.